So, when did you decide that you wanted to get a dog? What made you want to get a dog?
How we came about getting a dog is a bit crazy. We literally decided on a Saturday, picked him up on the Sunday.
Well, where did you look?
Looked on Pets for Homes
And
looked where was local.
did you know though before the Saturday that you wanted a cockapoo?
Yes.
You didn't just go,
No.
I'm going to get a cockapoo.
No. I knew we wanted a cockapoo. We wanted a cockapoo because of how they look. The classic. I want a teddy bear dog. So that's where Bailey came from, because I wanted a teddy bear dog. And Google told me they were really good. What's he eating?
My poo bag.
Bailey! Oh my god. I mean,
It's right on cue, babe, to be honest. What we got?
ripped up food bag. I mean, what? Why? Why does he need to do that?
What did you search in Google about cockapoos?
Cockapoos, good family pets, cockapoos versus cavapoos, the benefits of them.
So it doesn't necessarily like.
So they
it never
said
says anything bad about them. Then.
no. Says they're really easy to look after. They're really easy to feed. He's allergic, and not only is he allergic to chicken, he's the fussiest eater on the planet. And I know many cockapoos that are fussy. They said that they're non-reactive. And they don't bark. The best bit Google had to tell me the other day was that they're low activity and they need 10 minutes to 20 minutes of walking a day. He'd walk for about 10 hours.
You've probably found that especially through training, like you have to get to know them. Like you can't Google what it is that you want. You just don't ever get that, do you?
No.
But you booked training as soon as he got home. So how did you know to book training? That was your first dog.
But I did you and group training at the same time.
Yes, you did.
So I had you coming in one day a week, and then I was taking him to puppy classes once a week, which I wouldn't bother doing that.
What do you think was different about mine compared to the groups?
The group stuff felt like we were all in a room and the dogs just spent the whole time barking at each other. Like we would be sitting across a big hall in a school, and my dog would be barking at this dog, and that dog would be barking at that dog, and that dog would be barking at that dog, and they spent an hour on a lead.
Because you're not allowed to let the dogs off in the hall.
You're not allowed to let them off until you're told to let them off, and they only let them off once they've worked out what personalities they are and whether they're suited to be let off together.
Yeah.
At the end of the sessions, the end of the 6 weeks. So, yeah, there was a lot more gain from you.
What do you think from doing it with me? What did you learn most about it, about training a dog? What do you think you took most from it?
How important it is to train your dog. I mean, if I didn't train him, I wouldn't know what to have done.
Imagine what it might have been like considering his energy.
Oh my god.
Because you were getting a teddy bear, right?
I was getting a teddy bear.
What was the first thing I said to you when I came in?
Can't even remember what did you say.
I said, you've got a Cocker Spaniel.
Oh my god. You got a Cocker Spaniel dressed in a curly coat.
That's what I said, didn't I?
Yeah.
And you looked at me like that.
Huh?
What?
No. Yeah. I mean, apart from the fact that he does have curly fur, he might as well be a spaniel.
He is a complete spaniel.
He's the dirtiest, filthiest, wettest, water-finding, swimming dog. I mean, he has to have a bath twice a day.
He is the dirtiest dog.
He's the dirtiest dog.
So yeah, so training as a whole and just everything, wasn't anything that really stuck out to you? You just think...
There wasn't, like, the whole process of it, I think, how you run it is key. I mean, I would say the key thing that I got from Bailey in his personality, he can be quite naughty here. I mean,
yeah,
the prime example. But unless there's a puddle that he goes off to find, he will always come back.
Yeah.
And for me, as a dog owner, that is the most important. To know that I can take him out, let him off a lead, and he will come back to me.
So what do you think's his best trait and what's his worst trait?
His best trait, I say his best trait is his recall.
His recall is good though.
His recall is good.
His recall is unreal.
His recall
he doesn't go anywhere.
He doesn't go anywhere.
Unless it's puddle.
I would say that's his best trait.
Yeah.
His recall
and
is amazing.
he's not distracted outside.
At all.
He is your dog.
Yeah.
And, well, even you said you took him to a friend and he was the same with them.
Yeah. And I remember you telling me, stay away from people. Like, that is so key that they don't need to be playing with other dogs. Their key thing is to be with you.
Yeah.
And then they learn a recall that's as good as his.
It probably sounds really bizarre when I say it at first, but then you go near people all the time now.
Yeah.
It's only like...
Go near people all the time, but he's not bothered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he never got a chance to be bothered when he was in that puppy brain.
He doesn't see that as, I need to go and play. Worst trait, barking. He is the barkiest dog. I mean, the barking is on another level about anything. He just goes out there and it's like a drug. Barking at the window, just barking.
Yeah, well, like I said, I think it's because he enjoys it. But then, you're not alone. I know so many cockapoo owners that are struggling with barking. Even like Labradoodles, it's definitely a poodle thing because poodles are the barkers.
Yeah.
And to be fair, so are Cocker Spaniels in some way through anxiety, but poodles, they really bark.
Yeah. I would say his other bad trait is the mud, but that's a spaniel trait.
100%.
Isn't it?
All those videos I show
Yeah.
you.
His
baby's dead. Like, to end it, really, it doesn't matter what Google says, it doesn't matter that he's a cockapoo, it's just, you just got to take on training just to get to know how to...
Oh my god. Like, the amount of people that I would say book tests. And I think probably anyone who does the training with you will do the same. And be like, you need tests, you need tests, you need tests.
Because he obviously has his qualms, but in a nutshell, he is...
a good boy.
He is a good boy.
Yeah.
He is.
Everything that we trained, he can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay, fine, leave it, fine.
Retrieve.
His recall, he can be on his own for 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
Like, all the things, he could be in a crate. We don't have a crate anymore, but when he did have a crate, all of the things that you trained over that period of time are amazing.
Aww.
Just the barking. I don't know. I mean, well, we tried everything from the start with that and it didn't work, did it?
Yeah. Bailey, come here. Oh my god, you're a lump. Here he is.
Would I get another cockapoo? I don't know if I would.
Don't listen, baby.
But he's okay. He's a good boy.